question was why 3x Capital? So I've come up with a few very interesting points. Number one is experience, right? 17 years of Dubai real estate experience. Started with 2009 at Hampton's EMA. I'm not even taking Kamran's and the other partners' experience into account. So being able to work with somebody who has hands-on experience, I think this itself comes in the 1% category of the market. You can take into any real estate agency or big company into account. Most of them have been here maximum of 10 years. It's hard to get access to somebody who's been here throughout 3 cycles of the real estate market. Number 2, we're VC backed. So our third business partner is a venture capitalist based in US. Why this is important is that the last conflict period was a great moment for us, for the vision that we had. Because what if is the most important question, right? So this was why we had one of our investors to be a venture capitalist. So even during the conflict phase, we emerged to be one of the most powerful agencies, an agency who was contributing close to equivalent of how a developer was performing during, let's say, March, April, May, the toughest months of 2026. We were giving equivalent business. So I think it's really important for investors to work with somebody who are powerful even in such markets. Now, third is a 5-year auditable public record. And this is quite an interesting, it's quite linked to my 5th point. So I've been a consultant on YouTube over the last 5 years. From 2021, I've been placing videos. Any video can be taken out and it can be plugged into websites like Property Monitor or DXP Interact. And you can say that every single product I've mentioned have performed. You could pull out a video, send it across to me and show me, and I can give you a report on how that particular stock or product has performed. So again, this is a claim that not many people can actually state in the market. A 5-year auditable public record. Developer access. Now, if you want prime units, now let's say it's an extremely interesting launch. Let's say like the Oasis by EMA. Now everyone wants a unit on the lagoon. Now your fight or claim could be that, oh, okay, then I can work with bigger agencies who can give me better access. Now this is the funny part or tricky part. Maybe the biggest real estate company may not be the company who can get access to the prime units. Because to get prime units, it's a mix of experience, political connections, and numbers. And we have all 3. And that is why for us, getting the best units for our investors I'm not saying it's easy, but we've always achieved it because of the experience that we have leveraged. The next one, okay, I've explained we are number 1 on YouTube when it comes to Dubai real estate in the English language. Number 1. Now, why this is important information is, see, getting number 1 on Instagram, it will be more about lifestyle. On TikTok is about entertainment. To get number 1 on YouTube as a consultant, you need knowledge and relevance. So I think it's quite an important point, and the reach of YouTube. So this can be combined with the last one. I'll explain the importance of the last one. Full stack advisory. Now, this is quite important fund. So very soon, so all the legalities are complete. We will be part of a REIT, a real estate investment trust, where we'll be providing our investors options to invest into institutional grade assets. You don't have to buy or invest into the whole stock value. You can invest into, let you know how many shares. The minimum share value will be 1 million dirhams, but we'll be looking at grade A institutional grade investments. All the legalities are done. So you can imagine the kind of access we'll be getting when it comes to real estate in Dubai or in the UAE. So we've got mortgage services, legal services, and clearly we've got top-notch marketing. Hence, we have achieved such feats. These are, again, very essential for an investor life cycle to be protected throughout. There are very few companies, that comes in the role of experience. It's very hard to plan throughout. We have understood through the various cycles the importance of these factors. Global network. Now, I think the biggest way to make money in a zone like Dubai is not just ROI. ROI is interesting. I mean, an average consultant can get you around 5 to 6%. A good consultant can get you about 7 to 8%. And in some cases, you can go up to 10%. But the real fight or the real challenge is with stocks, right? Because through stocks, you can make around 30 to 40%. Bit more volatile, but it's possible. So the real money can be made if you can let's suppose ideal case scenario, buy product with leverage through off plan and should be able to sell it at the right time. Now, how do you sell it? How do you create that trading cycle? You need a lot of experience. You need access to a really big international network. So we have offices in the UK, in US, in Australia. We have just put seed capital into a company linked with ESG at Singapore. So we've got one of the largest global networks. So what do we do for investors? We suggest the stock to invest in. We manage the entire trade. Managing the portfolio, everyone can do, but managing that entire investment cycle, entering and exiting at that right point, you need your top 1% consultant. So that's what we are at 3x Capital. We are that top 1% consultant, but in all honesty, there's nothing like 3x Capital. I would say we're number one when it comes to consultancy, and that's why you should invest with us. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let's schedule a call and understand further.